Hi everyone, I'm Adrienne Everheart. Today I'm going to share 3 feminine energy mindsets that will drive a guy wild. First, I want to show you where I'm at. I'm in the beautiful North Carolina mountains. It is so breathtaking here and beautiful, beautiful green trees and mountains in the distance. So I'm going to talk about some things that really drive a guy wild and when it comes to your feminine energy. And as you know, I'm a feminine energy expert. I'm a feminine energy coach for women all over the globe. And I'm going to talk about the difference between being nice, kind, having boundaries, and being feminine and being warm. And I'm going to give you 3 tips that are really going to help you embrace your feminine energy so that you're feeling very confident and clear from that place. Now, oftentimes we feel that we are being too nice, being too kind to a man, and we really don't know any other way to do it. This is kind of what we've been taught as women, is that we want to be nice and polite, not make waves, not cause big problems. But really what this leads to is a man taking us for granted and often us trying to give too much in order to get something back from a man. Now, a lot of times this comes in the form of offering to pay for a date. And at some point in time, if you're in a relationship with a person, you may discuss how you are going to handle bills and going out and paying for dates and things like that. But for the most part, in the early part of dating, you want the guy to really show you that he can be a provider and he wants to take you out. But a lot of times women will do this one thing and they'll offer to pay for the date because they're leaning in towards what feels bad. So I just kind of want you to keep that in mind about leaning in towards what feels bad instead of leaning into what feels good for you. So let's start with tip number 1. Tip number 1, simplicity. I want you to avoid oversharing. This is really going to make a guy feel like he can sit down, have a conversation with you, have a warm exchange, and he doesn't have to hear about your entire life story. Because I don't know about you, I get nervous, I start talking, I start oversharing. So this is why I want you to practice going on dates with lots of men and learn how to speak and talk to men that you're not, so crazy about, because those guys can make us feel really nervous. But start dating men that you're a little more comfortable with, that you can just practice sharing some information about yourself, especially when you're asked. So just begin to notice how much you overshare, how much you just keep talking and telling people about exes or past experiences or negative things. Again, you're leaning into the things you actually don't want. So instead, go on your date, try to share less, lean back, let the man ask questions and just see how it unfolds. Be positive and share what's good and wonderful about your life from a place of passion. Mindset number 2, I want you to care more about how you feel than what you think that man might be feeling. So often we get really caught up in our heads about what is he feeling, what is he thinking, he hasn't texted me back, did he like our date, did he have a good time, does he like me, was there something wrong with me, did I talk too much, should I offer to have paid for our drinks? You've had these voices in your head before. So I want you to just begin to care more about how you feel than anything that's going on with the man, because ultimately you can't control what's going on with him. When you're in your masculine boy energy, you want to control what's going on with the man and you want to kind of figure him out and get inside his head. So I want you to be inside your body, not inside your head or jumping into his head. And you do this by caring more about how you feel than anything that's going on with the man. Number 3, I want you to lose interest in looking back. Now this sounds a little bit like tip number 2, but number 3 is about losing interest in looking back. And that means going over past relationships, past dating history with this man, or what even happened over the weekend, or what happened last night. I want you to just learn how to slowly lose interest in looking back. This is a really powerful technique for your dating life and for your personal life. So often memories, ideas, and thoughts pop into our head without us even wanting them to. They just appear there, and you can latch onto that and again lean into that, or lose interest in what was happening in your past, what happened previously with this other partner. Instead of letting those influence and come into your life now in this beautiful moment in the present, you can lose interest in the past and start leaning towards what it is you really want in your dating life and in your life. All right, everyone, I hope these 3 mindset tips have been really valuable for you. I think when you have these qualities inside of you, a man will absolutely find you irresistible and want to chase and pursue you. Much love.